final stage of making this sweatshirt, or nearly the final stage. Sweatshirt's inside out. This is the hem. We made a small notch on the other side, which I'm going to try. There it is, I can see him, he's there. Okay, I need to work out what's the back. So if I look at where this is the back, this edge here. So as it's worn, this is going to be the left back. So it's here. I want to put the seam somewhere along this edge. So what I'm going to do, I've taken this, I've folded it, so it's the right way, and I've got that seam there. I'm going to place this now, so I know that's going to fall on the left back at the bottom. And then I know this is there, so at the side seam, I'm going to take a pin, and I'm just going to pin this into position. And then I'll put it under a little bit, just try and keep it together, pull it out. Come on. Okay, so, and then what I want to do with this other side, so if I look at it, that's midway. I can take that and find that little notch that I cut. There he is. Place that up against it. Pull it back on itself. And again, take a pin. And I'm just going to use that pin just to hold this in place. And it might be for this, you think you want more pins, so I can take it, pull these two bits together, find the middle of the front, and then take this piece to the middle of the front here, and then pin it into position. And you can do this with no pins, that's fine. If you can do it with 2 pins, even better. The fewer pins, the better. And take the back here, put it under a bit of tension, draw it in, say, right, that's the middle of the back here. And all I'm doing is just providing points that will hold it. So as I'm stretching the rib onto the body, I don't have to think about too many bits of handling, and I don't end up with overstretching some parts and understretching others. So this is where I'm going to start here. So I can place these 2 bits under tension and then try and work back. So what I've got is where this is going to be here, under tension. And then I can lift it up, place it underneath here, and start to stitch to hold it. And then again, I might use moving it just to cover underneath, take the pin out here. So I've got a seam, so again I might want that just to fold towards the back. And then I'll take this, pull it under tension up to that pin, match it midway through that. And then again I might just use pulling the fabric just to push the roll away from the other side, just to keep both layers flat against each other. I know I can stitch up to that, then I can move to where the pin was now. I can take this edge, and again, I can just pull the fabric back through a little bit, stitch along this edge, stitch around to here, draw the pin out, keep pressure of my fingers on here to stop it moving, pull it under tension on that side, and then just work back. So come to here. Okay, so I just want to roll that fabric against itself. Just make sure they're pretty much matching where they can, and then I can just join them together. Trying to keep an equal tension on both sides as we go. This grey rib is a little bit softer than some of the other ribs, and therefore it takes a little bit more handling. Okay, and now I know this is where I'm ending up here. So again, just place the fabric in, move it, just roll that over and use the rib to keep it held down. Back to where I started, so I just want to run over a little bit and then run off. And that is the jumper put together on this. And all I need to do now is draw everything through to the right side. And that's the jumper done.